Hello and welcome to Days Info Video Bites. We have Upasana today from Zaakpay, who's going to tell how they are revolutionizing the payment market for the consumer as well as the business. So Upasana, what is Zaakpay's new offering?
Zaakpay's new offering is completely mobile focused. So we believe that much like Google MD India Rajan Anandan was saying, every month 3 to 4 million users are going online for the first time, all on mobile. These are cheap, Android smartphones. And our focus is to catch that user. First time he wants to transact, he should be transacting using a Zaakpay payment solution. So to that end, our demo here was also completely focused on mobile. So we've created an in-app payment solution, a software development kit for Android as well as another one for iOS. And there we intend for all of the key places where a user wants to pay, whether it's for bill payments, ticketing, movies, Domino's, coffee. When they pay, they should be able to pay inside the app and their payment should be successful. So we have designed a payment solution exclusively in order to achieve this. This is our core focus. We are going to businesses solely for the purpose of becoming their mobile payments partner.
That's interesting. See, when you talk about mobile payments, there are a couple of people I really look at. One is let's say Airtel Money for that matter, and the other are certain other payment gateways which allow a payment via the mobile. For instance, like Endstage allows you to do mobile payments for for Paytm and other places. So can you just elaborate on what is that differentiator that you have between, let's say, an Airtel Money or an Paytm versus what you're offering here with Zaakpay?
Airtel Money is a semi-closed wallet that has been approved by Reserve Bank of India, and their focus right now is on bringing in more and more consumers, and mostly on the remittances corridor. People are creating Airtel Money accounts to remit money from one part of India to another part. They're not focusing so much on mobile commerce, so to speak. Paytm is focusing on acquiring consumers on the web and mobile, but they're trying to acquire them all for their own destination site, to pay bills there, to recharge there. What we are talking about is creating a network of merchants. So for example, if you want to book a bus ticket, you go to Red Bus. If you want to book a movie ticket, you go to Book My Show. What we are creating is a mobile payment solution that Book My Show would want to use, that Red Bus would want to use, that Home Shop would want to use, all on their mobile devices. That's where we are really good at.
Wow, that's very interesting. So this is basically a solution for the businesses to enable another source of payment, which is there. So what is that? How are you basically acquiring customers for this, or what are the what is your USP in terms of acquisition of a consumer?
So basically, we run two companies. One is MobiKwik and Zaakpay. Both of them have been co-founded by myself and Bipinpreet Singh. Zaakpay, we focus on merchant payments, so payments for businesses. It's more like a payment gateway. MobiKwik, we focus on acquiring customers. So we have about 3 million users right now, and we add about 5 lakh users every month. These users come to us on their own because of the use cases that we provide them, whether it is paying your Tata Sky bill or your postpaid bill or your prepaid or your electricity. They search for this on Google or Play Store, Android, and they automatically find us because we are in the top 3 shopping apps on the Google Play Store. We are in the top 3 ranks anytime you do a Google search for any of these use cases. They find us, they do the first payment, they like the payment experience, and then they come back. And then they come back and then they start storing money. So right now 50% of our users actually store money in their MobiKwik wallet, which now allows them to do one-click transactions when they go to shop on a Yepme or a Shop19 or a Bavecook.com or a Home Shop or whatever.
So you're saying 50%, would that mean something around 1.5 million people really have wallets that are filled on MobiKwik or on Zaakpay? Is that what you say?
So 3 million users have created wallets, they added money to them and they've used it. More than 1 million users have specifically added funds to the wallet and have not used it on that day. They've used it the next day, the next week, the next month. So at any given moment of time, a lot of users add money to their wallet once and then they use it during the month. They do about 5 or 6 transactions in a month on our platform.
That's very interesting. So, which means to say your revenues come out of two places. One is the MobiKwik, transaction fee that you would charge the end consumer, and on the Zaakpay, you're basically charging the consumer to actually have your gateway. Am I right? Or
no? So we don't charge the consumer anything. So for an end user like you, or a college student, or a young professional, there is no extra charge. So whether you go to the store yourself or you go to through MobiKwik, you have no extra money to pay. It is only the business that pays. So if you are collecting a payment using MobiKwik or Zaakpay, or MobiKwik plus Zaakpay combo solution, the business, that is a Yepme, they would be paying us a transaction.
All right. So technically, the consumer has no brunt to bear. And when you talk about businesses on Zaakpay, what is the target segment that you're chasing right now? Is there any kind of a market valuation that you can talk about of the kind of companies that you're looking at, or is there some kind of ticket size that you can talk about? When you look at these companies that can use Zaakpay.
So for example, firstly we target all companies, from startups to small and mid-sized businesses to large businesses. Specifically, we fine-tune and customize our solutions for different sizes of companies. So for example, Exodal has been a long-time customer using Zaakpay's payment solution. They are a subscription service which a lot of young businesses used for their cloud telephony, right? So they are one business. We also have some large colleges as well as some real estate companies using our payment solution. So there is particularly no specific segment that we are focused on. What I would say is that we have chosen some categories that we want to go after, and for each category we have custom solutions. So for example, it might make sense for a digital goods or a digital gaming or content platform for us to provide them MobiKwik as a payment solution. In another case, for somebody like a home shop or a Jabong, we might want to power Zaakpay plus MobiKwik as a payment solution. So it really depends. For startups, we really recommend them using MobiKwik checkout because it's something that they can get in 2 days. There are lesser requirements. For example, even if you are not yet incorporated as a company, we can give you a merchant account. So there's a lot more that we can do with the wallet payment system compared to a traditional gateway, which is what all of the payment gateways struggle with, which is getting banks approvals for every merchant account.
So when you say you can actually power people who haven't yet started, with Zaakpay, does that not become a legal issue? Because them having to transact financially itself is something that is defined in the formation of a company.
Not really. So there are and there will always be professionals who run partnerships. There are private limiteds. There are also sole proprietorship businesses, and there are various good scale companies that were sole proprietors for a very long time. So for example, a very popular designer might be running the outfit of the company in his or her own name, and it is much later that they become a partnership or a legal company. Some young mom wants to open her own chocolate delivery system where she has a website, probably using Shopify or Zeppo or one of those players. She should have a way to collect money for all the chocolate she's making at home and getting delivered to people's houses. There's no specific legal requirement. It's just that KYC has to be done. So if it's a sole proprietorship, it's an individual, then yes, we would need to know their PAN card info, their address info, we would need to have their bank account info. But it's not necessary that they have to spend 25,000-30,000 to first register a company before starting. Starting up should be easy, and that is where we play. We want to make the payments piece very simple.
Alright, so that brings me to the next question, which is, you said it's possible if somebody has a Shopify or any other e-commerce store and they can plug you in. So are you a Zaakpay, I would guess that's Zaakpay from here. So is Zaakpay pluggable to any e-commerce website? And if so, what are the critical requirements that e-commerce companies have to meet to have Zaakpay on them?
There are no critical requirements. It's just that the whether it is a company or a partnership or a sole proprietorship, their basic documents need to be clear. Secondly, their business model needs to be clear. And thirdly, in terms of integration, we have integration kits available for about 25 to 30 platforms. It's on our website, zaakpay.com/developers. You can go and check it. We also wrote a blog about it. And we keep adding new integration kits as more and more SaaS platforms become popular. So whether it is a Magento or it's a WordPress or a PrestaShop, OpenCart, we have a kit available for practically everything.
All right. So you said the Zaakpay interface for startups is going to be free. Am I right? Does it have any transactional fee that they have to pay to you, or is there a setup fee? How does it work?
So generally there is a setup fee, mainly because we have to pay the banks a setup fee, and there is also a price per transaction. Right now we have a Diwali offer going on, so anyone who signs up right now or for the next many days is going to get 1 month free setup as well as 1 month free TDR. And after 1 month of going live, we'll start charging them.
Interesting. So, what is the market size that you're looking at from the e-commerce segment that you're catering to, and the mobile segment that you're taking to? What in terms of revenue, or what in terms of this one that you're targeting right now, chasing?
See, our target is that in this year we'll probably do some 300 crores or so. We want to reach this 1,000 crore scale, and ideally if we can get at least 40 to 50% of that on mobile, we would be more than happy. So in the web, the payments game is very competitive, and there are a lot of players. They have all different angles. Some have been old and they're entrenched. Some do the pricing way. We are a product focused company, and we have found mobile to be a virgin territory. So we want to become the #1 payments platform for mobile in India.
Wonderful. That's a very big dream, and I really wish you all the success, because I guess you've already proven half of what you can do. So thanks for being with us. I think that was great, having you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.